Are we good? Hey! Are we live? Oh, Brett! First in a row. Yo. Alright, it seems like some stuff has fixed itself. But I don't know if we're gonna be able to stay up. OBS has been juking me constantly lately. It's like every stream it crashes. And then I have to reset up some stuff. Another free bunny biscuit. Yeah, for those of you guys who are early, you have free bunny biscuits to claim, which is nice. Get it. 125 is crazy though. Wow. I stream only maybe like 4 times a week. That means you've been around for a hot minute already, Brad. Alright, let's just let the ad pass real quick and we'll get into Love and Deepspace, okay? Hopefully. Gosh, streaming is so hard sometimes. Hi Josiah, welcome in from YouTube. I see ya. We just restarted stream because my OBS, my streaming software crashed. But we should be fine for now, hopefully. I'm hoping we don't encounter any other errors. Fingers crossed. So today we're going to be playing Love and Deepspace, and we're gonna be chilling. Okay, it's gonna be a chill Love and Deepspace stream where I just do some of the event stuff, and you know we're just gonna chill. Yeah. I do have some things I need to clean up real quick. Since we crashed just now, so I need to delete some of the YouTube VOD as well as the Twitch VODs. That's the problem when you crash, yeah? But meanwhile, welcome in. Was there not a milestone reward because YouTube membership? I really am not sure. I thought that it would unlock with this, but it seems like it was not unlocked yet. So maybe not yet. Maybe it's the next tier. I'm not too sure. I'm so sorry, sponsor. I still haven't really done my homework on streaming on YouTube yet. So I'll need some time to set up the stuff and get everything on there ironed out. But meanwhile, if you want to support me, you can also support me on Twitch. Okay, hold on. Let me just I have a lot of stuff that has to be edited. Jeez, so many things. Okay. I think for the most part it's fine though, I hope. Okay. I think it should be fine now. You said you will stream a specific game again? Which one? You mean the last stream? Did I said something like that? Hold on, let me find it. I have to find it in the goals, I think. I need to find where is it. I remember putting something on there, but I can't remember what it was. Let me check. Hold on now. Hi Colonel, welcome in. I'm trying to figure out what was it? See all. Okay. Did it not let me see my old goals? Is there no way to see them? That would be really silly, right? I feel like if I set goals at any point, they should let me review them. Heh? Okay, I'll have to find where to find them. But meanwhile, today's one doesn't have any goal. Have a wonderful stream. Gonna go and sing. Have a good one. Love and Deepspace has peak music. So true. Sometimes YouTube radio recommends me lads music. I'm like, so what's the lore significance of this song? They put a lot of thought into the soundtracks and like every aspect of the game, in my opinion. So if you looked it up, I'm sure something would come up. But I personally haven't really looked into the music side of things that much. So I apologize. I don't think I'll be able to answer any of your questions in that regard. Breaks down each lyric. What about the just like instrumental ones though? I feel like I just listen to them because vibes. Like they have good vibes. Bunny Curl Cafe. You said you would stream it again when you got YouTube partner? Did I? I'll have to check when did I. Do you have that goal? I don't recall setting a set one. Was it something I said in passing maybe? I'll have to go check again because I don't remember setting it. Bunny Garden, was it? Bunny Garden. Well, I only said I would play it that time. Joining the finale for the Easter debut that time. I'll have to check. I'm not sure if that thought is muted as well. But if you find it, do let me know. I'm so sorry. I don't recall it. I still have the game on me though. Something I said in passing? I'm sorry. That means I didn't really like set it in stone, did I? I don't think I ever make any like empty promises about it. If I really do say that I'm going to play a game at some point, I usually make a note of it. Was it like a maybe thing? Or was it like a I'm definitely going to play Bunny Garden if I get YouTube partner? I have to go and check. Zane's music is definitely my favorite, seconded by Kayla, but I'm probably just biased. That's fair. Does anyone else in Twitch chat recall, like during the Bunny Garden stream, that I said that I would play it if I got YouTube partner? Because I don't recall that at all. But it might be just that my brain is a little bit scattered. Bunny Garden, the game where I had to avert my eyes constantly because they kept flashing me. The one where the girls are bartenders. But you already played it. Yeah. Sponsor Man on YouTube says that I said I would stream it again when I get YouTube partnership. I remember that being said vaguely. Okay, I need to go and check then because I really don't remember. Usually if I set a goal, I would announce it so that I can get back to it. Oh god. I think you said it as a joke, but chat got hype. That was a while ago, maybe 2 months ago, April. Okay, I'll see if I can find it, but I honestly don't think I have the time to review the VOD. If you happen to find the part where I said that I would, because if I did say and promise that I would play it, then I do need to fulfill that. That's for sure. But usually if I promise to play something, I'll make a note of it. Unless I made a note and lost the note, then that's on me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I don't remember clearly. I apologize, Sponsor Man. But I'm glad you guys are hyped about it. It was a fun game. Though I will say that it teetered TOS a little bit. I went to check and if I recall correctly, some of the streamers that streamed the game, like the HoloLive streamers that streamed Bunny Garden, eventually took it down. So I'm not sure if it's... Do not check it out on stream. I've seen V-Lover. I watched a bit of the trailer, but I'm personally not that interested in it. It just looks a bit crazy, you know? I don't think I'll be able to play it on stream. I'll have to play it and it's like streamed on Discord, but I can't show it on the screen actually. That would be I cannot enter the video. Can I find the video? You can't find the VOD? Hold on. I have the VOD. It's on YouTube. Hold on. I can find the link for you. If I search Bunny Garden, it should come up. Ah, there it is. So this was the finale stream that we had that time. If it does auto transcript, maybe I can find it. Okay, let me. I don't know if I can do YouTube transcribe YouTube video to text. Maybe we can do that. How are you? Hi. Ari Kijin. I'm sorry, I don't think I can do it right now though. It's gonna take up way too much time and I have to get into my stream. I'm so sorry, sponsor man. I'll get into this and look into it after stream, if that's okay. Otherwise we'll be scrubbing the VOD for the entire 2 hours, which doesn't make sense. He may start a Patreon to stream Bunny Garden. God damn. I could just make a private Discord channel and you guys could probably watch it there instead. And then I'll record it and upload it as a secret link. That's probably a better workaround than a Patreon. I don't think I can run the Carrot Club, do streaming, do commissions, and run a Patreon. That's gonna be way too much. You overestimate my capabilities. Though I appreciate your trust in me that I can juggle so many things. I wish I could. I really do. But unfortunately, I only have 24 hours a day and I am functioning as a single streamer. If I could though, I really wish I could offer more, guys. I do. I try to do as much as I can already, but yeah, I know there's always more that I could do, of course. Ooh, that's loud. Cold. This is my favorite song in the Love and Deepspace playlist, by the way. It was so good. This was when 2.0 came out, and now we're on 4.0 already. So this is a Visions Opposés. I don't know how to pronounce this. Alright, it's not in English. Visions Opposés, I think. But it's a really good track. Personal favorite, if I'm being honest. Alright, so I've done my dailies, have I? Why does it look like I missed out some dailies? What's going on? Okay, let me just set up some stuff. I think for the most part, I did my dailies. Did I not? Oh, I guess I didn't. I thought I did, but maybe I was playing in the morning and then didn't track. Or did I? Was that last night? I am losing my sense of time, chat. I don't know about you guys, but working full-time has me thinking that certain days are other days and I get really messed up. The only day I remember is Friday because that's the last day of work and every other day is a blur. It's really bad. I should probably cope better and sleep more. Okay. We've got quite a few weeklies that we finished. Oh god, do I want these promise cards. They are so tempting. Look at Zane's. Oh, Xavier looks amazing here. Sheesh. And then Zane's card is really good as well. He's on a run. Look at that. Upside down Dorito. Woo! Who closed memberships you can only sticker or donate? Sponsor man, I haven't unlocked memberships on YouTube. I haven't had them set up at all. There has only been stickers or donate. I'm not sure if it's because I didn't set it up yet or whether it's because I haven't unlocked it, but that's not available on YouTube yet. So until we reach the next tier of partner, then we can unlock the memberships. Apparently, I did almost get my card out. I'm definitely getting my card out after PD. Whoa. Oh. Oh, I didn't notice that I had. Oh wait, these were the web ones. The web ones. Okay. Ralph looks so good in this. He's so clean. Gamba gems, thank you. I am saving. As you can see, I'm at 13,000 gems. And if we go to my regular echoes, I have surpassed 400. I'm at 407 wishes. But I'm gonna wait until the 6th league, probably, to pull, because I don't really have anything that I'm... That's a crazy amount, I know. And that's all from saving and the battle pass. Haha. I definitely still spend about $6.98 every month on Love and Deepspace, but to me it's worth it because I play it every day, so I get the full benefits, you know. All Alright, so let's take a look at the really, really cute event that's going on right now. Oh, I claimed everything over here already. I haven't played it on iPad since 4.0 came out, which is why I have the notifications seemingly on for everything. Ooh, I have 2 free wishes here. They expire though in 11 days. Should I just... This time I'm gonna have to be a bit more picky with what I buy because I'm unlikely to clear out the shop like I usually do since I'm not really pulling. This outfit is so cute though. I really want the outfit. I think I'll get a few stuff today. I'll get the outfit, I'll get the music because I like the music. I'll get all the chibi stickers. Because they're so cute. Look at my little boys. Look at them. I was saving for 6 sleep. Then I gave him once I reached 60 pulls because I wanted Caleb's myth. You know what? That's valid. The proposal pose. Hell yeah. Everything else a little more optional, but we shall see. If we unlock anything more, then maybe. Alright. So... the wedding event is a pretty big event. There are like different areas. There's the event story, which I haven't finished reading, and I probably should. But there are 3 areas so far. We have the serendipic moment, where it's all the photo spots, and you can pose and take photos, and they look super cute. There is the Glee delivery. Interesting. Oh, do I not have... Oh god, I don't have enough of the mini game stuff. Whoops. Is it the same for every Lee, or do I have to set up for all of them? Let's see, shall we? Oh, I haven't read any of the stories except Xavier's. So I guess I'm going to unlock all the prologues at least. Busy figures move back and forth across the Midsummer Vows venue. Various equipment and decorations are gradually being placed. As the ceremony's planner, I'm checking the decorations on the entrance pillars when I unexpectedly spot a familiar face. Is that Zane?
You?
Oh no, it's Grayson!
You're undercover for a mission, right? Don't worry. I know the protocol.
Grayson's such a
My lips are
cutie. My lips are sealed. I'm surprised you managed to get a doctor of your caliber for the 8th station.
I wasn't the only one. A lot of doctors who were more prestigious than me fought for a volunteer position here.
Ooh, Grayson suddenly glances behind me.
I just remembered something. See you later.
He
Don't
has a
worry,
model,
Dr.
yeah.
Zane. I didn't tell her that you also volunteered.
He's out here just... Oh my god, he looks so handsome! He looks like he's about to share with me the word of God a little bit, but it's hot. I turn to find Zane with a helpless smile. His presence alone lifts my spirits. It's okay, I didn't hear anything, Dr. Zane the Prestigious.
What a pleasant surprise. I didn't expect to see you here.
Ah, Zane notices the work badge I'm wearing.
Does this event planner want to experience the fruits of her labor as a guest?
Low-key, yeah. Well, guests always come in pairs. It depends on this volunteer schedule that day.
And as luck would have it, all his shifts are scheduled before the ceremony.
It wasn't as luck would have it. He definitely did it on purpose, and I love him for that.
Are you here because of a mission? I'm volunteering.
Don't you want to hear the word of God from him? Wow! Nearby, Grayson is nervously greeting a hunter who's disguised as a lighting technician. What's going on over there?
It's exactly what you think is happening. Grayson once asked me for advice on how to flirt with a hunter.
Did he? So cute! As he speaks, he walks over to a pillar by the entrance. He helps me adjust the decorations that were pierced near the
Here?
top.
Or should it be higher?
Higher. Okay, that's perfect. I take a moment to admire our handiwork. Then I move closer to Zane and gesture to 2 people laughing together in the distance. What advice did you give Grayson? Even if we're both hunters, we have to be
Our
different.
relationship can't serve as a universal reference.
If this guy was a real missionary, his church would be stonks because he's hot. Oh
But
my
judging by what
goodness.
we're seeing, we can say I gave Grayson excellent advice.
Really? I haven't seen Dr. Zane smile so genuinely before. What exactly did you teach Grayson?
Dry humor.
Oh. That he's an expert at. Oh, Zane. Zane is so cute. I don't think all the story chapters are open yet, right? Ah, and you get to choose different ones for each Lee. Oh gosh, that means I have to go and unlock everything now. Ah! Well, I guess we'll just have to play the mini games, guys. But meanwhile, I hope you guys are doing well. For the singles in the chat, or even for the experienced, do you have any flirtation techniques? Cause do you have to organize your own wedding? I believe that this is not our wedding. It sounds like we're on a mission and we are the so-called event planner for this wedding. Don't ask me though. I'm a little bit lost myself. I don't really know what's going on. We gotta read the chapters for that. And in that case, chapter 1. Under the scorching sun, the venue feels like a steamer, stifling and suffocating. The air is so thick that it's almost tangible. I'm busy inspecting the photo area setup when something heavy and cold is placed in my hand. A cold sensation spreads across my palm.
Cold drinks and heat stroke prevention supplies from the aid station.
Use the lad's handbook, Ayo. Hi, Super JJ. Welcome
There's
in.
an extreme heat warning today.
I have no Riz.
break?
Oh, are we all just Rizless, maidenless? Chat, are we just Rizless and maidenless? Oh no. Well, that's okay. We have the solidarity. I take a sip of the cold drink. Oh, I want a cold drink now, guys. Wait, where's my water bottle? We left it on the kitchen counter. Okay. Someone's secretly using his eval to cool off.
I'm not exactly hiding it. And since you're benefiting from this, shouldn't you be by my side?
I take a step towards him and our arms touch. If we're joining forces, then I should maximize my benefits first. If we had 100 Zanes using their eval at once here, it'd be nice.
Unfortunately, there's only one Zane.
Oh, my little dinosaur sounds amazing.
That's the expression I want. This young man looked too cold a moment ago, but now he's great with that
I love that
smile.
in the previous event, the spring one, Zane was also being photographed, and now he's also being photographed.
Are you two a couple?
The photographer holds up an instant camera. Her face is full of anticipation.
It depends on her.
Ah, cute! He made bunny with a carrot? Sure. After the photo shoot, the photographer gives us several instant photos as a gift. Saying, do you think these photos are missing something? They need a bit of oomph to stand out.
That look on your face tells me you already have an idea in mind.
We can ask guests to bring their favorite accessories for the photos, or maybe we can prepare a selection of props. Accessories that would work for the ceremony. Boutonnieres, bow ties, veils, neckties, sunglasses should do.
I
Thank you for
suspect
the
some of
for
these
the
accessories
sketch
will
you
be
do.
chosen much more frequently than others.
Although I know exactly what he's implying, I can't help but pretend to be confused. The sunglasses?
You're very thoughtful to consider sun protection for the guests.
Hey, yo, 3D man. Hey, Lucera, welcome in. And yes, 3D man. My little dinosaur reminded me of 4 a.m. Momok. I used to hang out with the Fujo table at Momok's during Anime Club. I guess now we're gonna get the lads table at Momok's, am I right? That sounds really fun, actually. I want to go out with lads girlies just so we can fangirl together and have nice food. I think that would be an amazing day out. He raises my hand to shield my eyes from the sun, then he slowly moves it back to stroke my head, and his fingertips brush against the strands of hair behind my ears. Stop!
However, I believe the most suitable accessory for this ceremony is a veil.
Somebody play Bruno Mars. I think I want to marry you. His expectant gaze makes me reach out to hold his hand. Aside from the veil, what would you choose for yourself, Dr. Zane?
Something that would complement you perfectly, of course.
He's so suave, actually. He said that his riz was dry humor, but that's not dry humor at all. In fact, it's rather it's rather moistening. Okay, enough. He takes my hand and uses it to trace a line along his neck. Most men would probably choose bow ties, right? Why don't we prepare various veils and bow ties for guests to choose from? Zane already has a bunch of bow ties. What would actually be special for him? Deep in thought, I look up to find Zane staring at me with the same
The
expression.
planner's work is already mentally taxing. So for Miss Hunter's veil, Why don't you leave it to me?
Oh, that's so cute. We're like wedding shopping, as if it's our wedding. After completing today's task, I sit down for a short rest. I'm waiting for Zane to finish his work so we can leave together.
Wake up.
Dyson, welcome. He said darling. He said darling because I said it, but you know, it still counts. Thank you for the water. My water's actually in the kitchen. So after this chapter, I'm gonna go get it and also pour myself a cool drink because this game needs me to calm down. Woo! Thank you for the follow, Ben Tennyson 10. Ben Tennyson 10. We're gonna need more water. Yeah, I need a bigger bottle, that's for sure. Evening sunlight falls on his face and softens the sharp angles of his features. I poke his cheek. Poke. You look nice and gentle. Why did the photographer say that you look cold?
Maybe she legitimately felt cold.
If I had known you were this effective, I would have made everyone look at you this morning because of the heat warning.
Instead of doing that, you could try adding more cool lighting to the venue. I do recall the photo booth area having cool light panels and warm light panels.
I wonder why a certain person seems eager to help. I pick up cool light panel and point it at Zane. He quickly suppresses the smile threatening to appear at the corners of his lips. Then a cold expression appears on his face. Ooh, it's a little cold. You've always been like this, even back then. You're just like an iceberg. He gives me the warm light panel.
Try this.
I don't need to do that. If you're close enough, you can feel the warmth beneath the iceberg. He wraps his arm around my waist. Oh!
But only one person is allowed to get this close.
Ayo! He's so sweet. Oh my goodness. Men, take notes. This is how you riz. We are a bunch of rizless, maidenless chat. So take your notes down now, okay? Yeah, make them feel special. Make them feel like the only girl in the world.
Besides,
Or guy.
summer's warmth would be too much for you.
Yes, ma'am. Please take notes right now. I hug him and rest my cheek against his chest. I guess I can make a small sacrifice and be a little warmer. Why does it feel even cooler now, though?
I absorb heat, so the temperature drops. And just like that, the iceberg melted.
Why is Zane so cute, actually? I don't even main him, but I feel like I just feel so happy. His whispery voice, I'm melting. Me too. He's not the only thing that melted, am I right? Am I right, chat? We melted too. But we can only read until chapter 3 today, so we're gonna read chapter 3 for all the leads, and then I'm gonna play this on my own for the last few chapters. Okay, I'm gonna get my water real quick, because I'm losing my voice already. I think I screamed a bit too much. One moment. We're gonna be right back. And I'm gonna play the ad since I'm gonna be away for a bit. Don't go away! Okay, hello, I'm back. And I have my cool drink with me. I have a nice little green tea going on. Honey green tea. And my water bottle. So we're ready for chapter 2. Okay, I gotta calm down. I got way too excited. How am I supposed to go through all 5 stories if I'm gonna be screaming at every juncture? Alright, so we're gonna calm down, chat. We're gonna calm down. Unless I can't, then I'm sorry. The factory has been sending samples of the accessories we need for the ceremony these past few days. The variety of ties and veils is making my head spin. All these kinds of veils will work for the ceremony, but for Zane, I can't use these ready-made ties. That would be inconsiderate of me. I tried to remove the veil I tried on, but my wandering thoughts distract me. Now it's caught in my hair. Also, we're at his house. This is Zane's bed. I recognize his room. It's very nice. I want to stay here. Zane, I need your help. Zane is sitting on the... What is this fit? This is a new outfit. And it's quite cute. He's in a cardigan. He looks a little bit like a hot grandpa. I walk over, plop down on his lap, and point to the veil that got caught in my hair. What's wrong?
It's nothing. I untangled it.
He removes the veil from my hair, and I notice the tips of his ears has turned a telling shade of red.
Was that a veil?
Oh! Surprised, I hear a voice from the computer. I quickly turn around to see two kind, smiling... Oh, no! Was he video calling his parents? Realizing I'm still sitting on Zane's lap, I quickly stand up and sit beside him. Oh, hello, Auntie. Hello, Uncle. Behind Zane's parents is a snow-covered landscape. They're smiling and waving at me.
She is helping people prepare for an event.
Oh.
What you just saw was one of the items
Hi,
she needs
Koyu.
for it.
Hi, Mommy Laylee. Zane quietly puts his arm around my shoulder. He's trying to make me feel at ease. What was that noise?
It came from the locals over there.
Why are they just... Where are they? On the screen, a large penguin and several small ones are waddling across the
Just
ice.
so happened to see baby penguins learning how to walk today.
It looks like Zane already knows what they're going to say next. He wants to speak up, but he's also holding himself back. You know, this is really cute to me because I think parental approval is something that feels very real and is something that we all kind of crave, you know, if you're in a relationship. And it's something that can cause a lot of tension too. So the fact that they're so chill about us being at his house and sitting on his lap and seemingly getting married to him is really nice. Also, he's the only one with parents who are alive, I think, or that we know of. It makes it feel more real.
He learned how to walk like penguins when we visit the Arctic. We even recorded it. Oh, would you like to see it? I have it saved on my phone since I still watch it from time to time.
That won't be necessary, Mom.
Yes, please. Oh, I want to see baby Zane water like a penguin. I think usually guy parents are relatively chill. I can't believe Impulse didn't let us see this. Yeah, I wish. This chapter is so cute. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. I know I said we had to chill, but this is like my favorite thing ever. I quickly received the video on my phone and watched it again and again. I can't even bear to pause it while picking up a tie.
You've reviewed it a considerable number of times. Are you going to take an exam?
If the test is about Zane, then I definitely need to get a perfect score. Zane, who's serving as a tie model, turns his head to the other side. He doesn't want to see the waddling boy in the video. Zane was so cute as a kid, and even the two penguins in the back have to admit they can't compare. Right, Zany?
Zany wants to tell you something, miss. Those penguins are a couple.
How can you tell? They're about the same size. He turns towards the screen and drags the video progress bar to a specific point. In that frame, one penguin is carrying a stone in its beak to present to the other penguin.
This is a unique courtship ritual for penguins. They use these stones to build their nests. It's sort of like a
Aww.
promise to shelter each other from the harshest
Penguins mate for
storms.
life, and so do some other animals, right? Adjusting his tie, I pause. I wish I could incorporate this symbolism into a tie's design. Should I embroider stones? That look weird, though.
What are you planning?
Thinking about the kind of zones Danny the penguin would like.
Does the stone actually matter? As long as it's from a penguin he loves, Zany the penguin will treasure it.
This chapter is so cute. I meet his mirthful gaze and a light bulb goes off in my mind. I'll just embroider a little penguin on the tie. I know how to do that. I can embroider. This is something I would do. I've done that. But I've embroidered hearts. I've never embroidered a penguin, though. Oh my gosh, I love this story. It's so fluffy. My heart. I decided to make a tie with a small penguin. During my breaks, I pull out the bow tie and add a few stitches. I hope you'll be able to tell it's a little penguin.
We're going to test the flower petal machine now.
There's a flower petal machine? Damn, what kind of budget does this couple have? My break is over. I return to getting the venue set up. The flower petal spray machine has been calibrated, but we still need to see which flowers will create the best visual effect for the ceremony. That's a big mess. The color's a little too harsh on the eyes. I don't think these flowers are suitable. This flower scent is too pungent. We can't use it. These flowers actually look... Ah! Before I can finish my evaluation, the device malfunctions and begins attacking everyone at the venue indiscriminately. Within seconds, everyone is covered from head to toe in flower
I'm
petals.
sorry. Something's wrong with the machine. We'll fix it immediately.
Are you allergic to pollen?
My nose is just itchy.
Thank you for the hearts on YouTube. I see you. You have a rash on your hand. Let's go to the aid station. Maybe in the second anniversary, who knows?
It's an allergic reaction to pollen, but it's not too serious. There will be more people
Sassy.
during the actual ceremony.
Okay, we'll make the changes right away.
This is weird. I wasn't allergic to pollen before.
It's because you were exposed to different types of flowers all at once.
Zane walks up. Another new fit! I am loving that they're dressing him up like this. Oh my gosh! It's such a weird fit, but it's so nice. Maybe it's just because they're wearing it. I could be biased. I don't know. Zane walks over and makes me sit in the nearby chair. Then he begins examining my arms and the back of my neck. I'm fine. I was just bringing someone else here.
Don't move. The proteins in pollen can trigger a reaction because they're similar to the proteins of another substance. This is known as cross-reactivity. We should err on the side of caution. Ask the staff
I'm
that were
getting, like,
involved in testing
educated.
to come here for a physical examination.
I
Do
didn't
you
know
feel
that was a
itchy
thing.
anywhere? How's your nose?
I'm fine, really. Don't worry, Dr. Zane. How did you know we use different types of flowers, though? We should have brushed off all the pollen from our clothes.
I can smell them.
Ah! Him and his, like, sensitivity to smell. All of the boys seem to have a different sense that they are a bit more keen on, you know? For Zane, it's definitely smell. In the previous spring one, it became very evident that he wanted scents to intertwine, etc., etc. And I was like, huh, what's that all about? And now, you mean they're all demon slayers? Maybe. For Silas, I think it's the eyes, right? And then for Xavier, it's... Is it touch? The rest I'm not so sure yet. Raphael is probably hearing, you know? He's always able to hear us. Caleb... Which one? Which one's missing? Taste? Taste? Alright, moving on. He leans in and... Actually, Taste might be Xavier. I don't know. I don't know which one is which anymore. But Zane's definitely Nishmael's.
I can recognize the scent of jasmine. As for your colleagues, their clothes carry the fragrances of other flowers. That's why the scent on you stood out.
Why do I smell like
I'll leave this
jasmine?
kid here.
I feel a pinch of petal that was between strands of my hair. To my surprise, he examined it for a moment before putting it back on my head in a different spot. Zane, you're not actually helping me remove these petals, are you? You've become childish, Dr. Zane.
Didn't you say Zane was cute as a child? It's only natural for a child to be immature. In any case, you're beautiful like this. There's no need to remove them.
You must be seeing me through a filter or something. When that device sprayed petals on me, I was a complete mess.
From a childish perspective, these jasmine petals simply wanted to be close to you.
Are we just flirting in front of everybody right now? He bends down to kiss the top of my head, then he kisses my cheek. Ah! In public! I feel so loved, chat. Ah, the fluff, the fluff. Ah, it's consuming me. Oh no, PDA. Yeah, PDA. we got more points. Okie dokie. Let's play the favor. So this is just a little mini game. I haven't really played Zane's one yet, but we're just like mass producing this. I feel like I have to, you know, like rub my, you know, the thing where you rub your belly and you like tap your forehead at the same time. This feels like that. The last few levels get really hectic. Oh god! Ah! Come on, we gotta ace this. Oh gosh. Yeah! Oh, what is that? What is that? What? Huh? Commemorative badge. Tap here and wait for a moment to complete the stamping. How many can I... Ah! Do you sense my... Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, it's autofilling for us. Nice! We're on fever mode! Woohoo! Oh, it was just for a while. Okay. I feel like a master. The orders aren't coming in fast enough! Get them over here! Come on! Yeah! Nice. Alright, let's go on to the next one. So that's just Zane, but we have 4 other boys to play through. I haven't really read the other stories yet, too. Ah, so pretty! MC looks great. Wait, where is the event? Hello? Hello? Wait, no, that's spending money. Where's the event? Eh? This was for later. I'm so confused. Oh no! Oh, is YouTube being buggy? How do I find the event again? What is this? Top up? Top up some more. Oh. Oh, what? They're giving out free 4... I think I maxed out all of them already, though. Oh, it's an error. Why are we cooking? Where is the event? Ah, there we go. I thought I clicked on it a few times, but okay. Never mind. I have read the first chapter of Xavier's, but I'm just gonna go through it again with you guys because, low-key, I forgot what happened, too. The summer day is accompanied by flowers, and the green field is already adorned with decorations for the Midsummer Vows event. As a ceremony planner, I'm currently picking out the ribbons that can be used for the venue. Occasionally, I hear Xavier's voice via my earpiece. Oh.
What's the hourly rate for handing out flyers? Let me finish this first.
Come to think of it, Xavier never mentioned what his role was. Did they rope him into doing odd jobs? No, we're like the wedding planner.
Artificial flowers look real in the photos? I'll do my best.
Looks like he's a photographer now. Is he working at the photo display? As always, he's doing enigmatic things all over the place. Would you like a Kofi or would you like a sub? Oh! A Kofi, please! They're all delicious.
I'm not just tasting them.
What? Wait, he has to bake too? Xavier. Hearing his enthusiasm, I quickly call out to him in a hushed voice. He pauses on the other end.
Sorry.
Also,
I'd
hi
like to
Yang, welcome
participate
in.
in the event, but I need to head back. My partner, I can bring her with me? It's a good idea. She's concerned about my mini fondant cakes being better than hers. I don't want her to be disgusted.
Okay, Xavier, you can stop now. Oh, his little laugh. Oh my gosh. So cute. I I love my little bunny boy. Once I hear Xavier's footsteps move from the marketplace to somewhere quieter, I talk to him. What even is your undercover role?
I'm supposed to be a visitor, apparently.
I almost simultaneously hear his voice behind me and from the earpiece. I turn to see Xavier approach with a box of
But for
pastries.
some reason, people keep asking me if I can help out. Then again, the other visitors are couples.
Aw, he hands over his last remaining flyer. It displays a prominent slogan, share your dream day with someone special. I wonder if Xavier has ideas related to that. My thoughts are quickly interrupted as Xavier suddenly leans in to whisper into my ear, thank you, salary man! Thank you for the dono! I'm so sorry, it doesn't show the amount, so I have to go check.
Abnormal proto-field readings in the event area.
How have your
Bad
trades
news
and stuff
is that I'm
been? I
starting
hope
to
you've
stick
been
out like a
good.
sore thumb as a single visitor.
Thank you for the $3 dono! Arigato! Here's a kopi o on me. Shit. Is it okay if I spend it on bubble tea? You only realize that now? Don't worry, I know what to do to make you fit in. I grab his arm and pull him closer. Using him as a display stand, I hang colored ribbons on him while pretending to compare them. That belly. Boba tea. Huh? What belly? What belly? Huh? Can you see me right now? Low key, I am getting a little chubbier. I do have a little tummy. And it's out right now because it's so hot at the moment. It's so warm right now. Belly where? Okay, for $3 you summon my belly. There we go. I guess you weren't paid to give out flyers.
Probably. When I asked about my payment, they told me that young people should...
They had ulterior motives from the start. You look like a nice person, so they thought you'd be easy to take advantage of. Why don't you become my intern? It's better than letting strangers use
The
you.
phrase ulterior
Oh yeah, it's
motives is written
warm
all
the
over
past
your
few
face,
days.
though.
I show him the badge on my chest. A real ceremony planner would never exploit the innocent young people of Lincoln.
Okay, I accept your offer.
That was quick. You're not even gonna think about it?
Well... Okay, I thought about it carefully for 3 seconds. I accept
go.
your offer.
I clear my throat and hide my smile, pick up a light purple ribbon and fold it into a small flower. Here's your flower pin. It's also a badge that shows you're an intern. Now you're officially under my protection. Well, he may be my wedding
long will
planner
it
if
take for
ever.
me to become a
Oh dang,
full-time
I have no
employee?
experience except my own wedding though. That depends on how well you perform,
I'll
Xavier.
start proving myself right now then.
Luckily, I was able to just avoid the hot days. Ah, man, lucky you. It's been really warm lately. He takes a matching light purple ribbon and ties it into a perfect bow on my wrist.
I chose this one for you. It's the prettiest.
Ah. Sometimes all I think about is you. Do 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 do. Okay, enough belly. I feel like my overlay is imbalanced when I'm so high up. Goodbye, tummy. We will say goodbye. You can kiss it goodbye if you want. Alright, bye. The basic setup is almost done. A large shipment of fresh flowers, which will be used for decorations, arrives at the ceremony supply station.
Oh, Xavier's here too. Perfect timing. You two
Who's
can help us
this
remove the thorns from the
Leonie?
flowers over there.
Who is this lady? Xavier and I grab a stool and join the staff who are preparing the flowers. The real life bunny tummy is kind of stretching like Toby in the train scene. What? I don't know that scene. Side eye to Leonie, exactly. Who knew removing thorns could be so therapeutic? Removing thorns? That sounds so painful and tedious. But when I glance at the hollow flowers in front of Xavier, my eyes widen in surprise. Are you some kind of thorn-removing robot? We've been working on the same amount of time, yet his pile of prepared roses is twice the size of mine. Ah, you must have been an intern at Philo,
I
right?
watched Jeremiah do it a few times and picked up the technique.
I remember this part gets... What? It's so beautiful. I know. I love this game. Okay, it's settled then. I'll study your technique. I move my stool to sit in front of Xavier, rest my chin in my hand, and watch as he skillfully removes the thorns. His movements are simple yet fluid. They carry the same precision he uses when wielding a sword.
I feel like you'll keep studying until I'm done with these remaining flowers.
What makes you say that? With a mischievous smile, I take a closed rosebud from the bucket beside him and digress. You already sorted out these bullet-shaped buds? They said these probably wouldn't bloom.
Not necessarily. I know of a way.
He sets down the thorn stripper and places his hand over mine. He guides me into massaging the swollen part of the bud in a circular motion. What did I just read? Once a small opening appeared at the top of the bud, he tilted towards me.
Now gently blow on it.
It's almost like you're showing me a magic trick. I can't do this, remember? Hello? There's no proper mic on my iPad. I don't even know where it is. Let me skip it. Somewhat skeptical, I blow on the tip of the bud. I'm amazed as its petals begin to unfurl one at a time. Wow! It's official. You've been promoted from thorn removing robot. Now you're a Flora Magic Master.
It's just a quick fix. A flower that's forced to bloom is barely acceptable for the flower wall. But asking them to do more is impossible.
He glances at me before quickly returning to the pile of flowers.
For example, they won't work for bouquets.
That's what I meant. Are you talking about the ones people will carry during the ceremony?
Yes, there are hand-tied round bouquets. Of course, the arrangement of cascading bouquets is beautiful too. You can't forget the wrist corsages and small flower baskets. We have a lot of options to choose from.
Weddings use a lot of flowers. He knows so much. When did he research all of this? Maybe he finally noticed the lack of a response. Xavier looks up from the flowers to meet my gaze.
Why aren't you saying anything?
My gaze flits between him and the bucket of unopened buds that he carefully sorted out. There's an unexpected resemblance between the two. Has anyone ever used flower buds for their bouquets?
Huh? Do you prefer a bouquet with those?
He looks more like a flower bud. Come closer, I want to tell you something. In front of Leonie and the rest of the crowd? Dang, we're not very professional, huh? His fluffy hair feels nice. Compared to handling flower stems, ruffling it helps me de-stress better. Don't worry, even if you turn into a shy flower bud, I'll coax you into blossoming by rubbing your tummy and whispering warm words. You'll definitely open up then.
While I can't imagine why you thought of that, actually, I don't know if I should feel reassured or worried. You still haven't answered my question. Which type of bouquet do you think is best?
I squint at my favorite flower bud, then I start counting the conditions using my fingers. You only mention a bouquet's arrangement, but I think being beautiful isn't enough. My ideal bouquet needs to be beautiful, practical, and most importantly, one of a kind. I don't know what MC's on about. But okay. Xavier always has flowers in his stories. It's very nice. Under the pink and white tents at the venue, our vintage pastry store where Xavier and I are stationed has drawn in the biggest group of people. It's probably because he's damn hot. When I discovered a patissier that specialized in making fondant wax seals, I immediately thought to incorporate them into our handmade ceremony invites. No one would actually eat it though, like you wouldn't know unless there was a label. As you can see, people come here to choose their fondant wax seals. They're for closing the ceremony invitations they made over there. Xavier picks up one of the chilled seals from the shelves and sniffs it.
So that's why they smell sweet. They're made from fondant instead of wax. With so many people here, we can say the event was a success. All that preparation you did for several days wasn't in vain.
Of course, even if I'm only pretending to be an event planner, you can't underestimate my skills. Not forgetting my other reason for bringing Xavier here, I take the seal from his hand and open my mouth. Isn't this flower and butterfly design beautiful? I heard it's the most popular.
It's probably because it matches the venue's aesthetic.
He doesn't seem interested. What about this? Wouldn't a pumpkin carriage make people feel like they're in a fairy tale?
To be honest, I always thought that turning a pumpkin into a carriage is a waste of food.
I'm not surprised. I pick up other unique designs and see what his preferences are. However, I feel a tug at my
I
sleeve.
don't see that design on the display rack.
Oh? Xavier points to an elegant two-tiered cake pattern in the sample collection. Oh, you're right. I don't see it either. I hope you didn't lose it or anything. Just as I'm about to get up and ask the patissier owner, Xavier gently grabs my wrist and pulls me
Wait,
back.
I think I found a clue. Look, that table's corner has the same pattern. Do you think this is a surprise the patisserie owner prepared?
A surprise that even I didn't know about. Xavier chuckles softly, leans in, and carefully removes my work badge. He puts it away to keep it safe.
You've been so busy lately. Why don't you be a regular visitor for a while? and enjoy this special, mysterious surprise.
Exciting! I love a little whimsy in my life. I follow Xavier as we explore the small booth. We soon find a light illuminating an unassuming vintage cabinet in the corner.
Congratulations! You found the hidden Easter egg.
From the cabinet's glass door, we see an old envelope among exquisite fondant flowers, animals, and figurines that look like works of art. The color of the envelope's wax seal is slightly faded, but the beautiful two-tiered cake on it is still visible. Amid the decorated flower branches are intertwined initials and a date, there beside the cake pattern.
It's from exactly 50 years ago.
This was our wedding invitation at the time. It's what inspired us to create fondant wax seals.
That's so nice.
I never thought anyone would actually find it.
With a warm smile, the patissier owner approaches us. He's carrying a tray of colorful fondant pieces.
As a reward, would you like to create something special with fondant?
What? Whoa, look at this scene. That's new. On our way home from work, evening emerges from the depths of dusk. The sky is beautiful. Against the orange and purple sky, distant skyscrapers rise in overlapping layers. Streetlights cast a glow that stretches out the shadow of our joined hands.
It'd be even more beautiful if we hung up that fondant star you made earlier.
I would really miss it, though. I'm starting to suspect that you knew about the Easter egg this whole time.
How could anyone know about something that even you weren't aware of? Did the Easter egg inspire you in another way?
The image of that invitation, carefully preserved for 50 years, surfaces in my mind. I want to create an invitation worth treasuring, and I want to use that to invite Xavier.
I guess that's a yes.
I was the one asking questions. How did I become the person answering them? I move closer and tightly hold his arm. You're definitely plotting something. If you talk about it, I might be merciful. I won't let you go otherwise. I feel a warmth on my cheek and a look at Xavier's fingertip. They are traces of powdered sugar on his finger.
So you'll let me go if I tell you? I'll just keep my mouth shut then.
Nah! They're so cute! Man. I love Otome games. And this is only 2 out of 5 of the stories. We might not even be able to play the 5-star cards at this rate. What time is it? It's already 9. Despite the scorching midsummer sun, everyone's enthusiasm for the Midsummer Vows pre-event activities remain as palpable as ever. After finishing my work for the day, I find Xavier in the middle of a staring contest with the plushies inside a quiz machine's display case. Do you want one? We already have a plushie empire to hold.
I think our empire could use a king.
It's time to test your synergy. Participate in our compatibility quiz and win Twinkle merch.
Yeah, the stories are honestly not that long. It's meant to be read like one at a time. So they actually release them sort of like in episodes. So every few days, every 2 days, there's another chapter that comes out. So you're meant to read them, like read all the prologues, read all the chapter 1s, read all the chapter 2s. So you don't usually binge them like that. That's why it's taking me longer. Because I usually wait until it's almost all done and then I read all the stories. But it takes a lot of time if you do it that way. After skimming the instructions on the screen, I poke Xavier and pretend I don't know anything about it. You should expect us to binge it. Who knows? This looks like a 2-player game though. True. He looks really
Luckily,
nice.
my one and only partner is right here.
Ah!
Our rapport should pass any test with flying colors.
Yes! Let's do it! If the quiz starts, a divider unexpectedly appears between us. I can't believe there are this many questions.
We'll be fine. It can't have more questions than the hunter's exam, right?
Then let's see who finishes first. If you lose, I'm drinking the fruit tea we got from our buy one get one free deal. You won't even get a sip.
It's okay. Even if you lose, I'll still save half of my cherry slushie for you.
Aww.
Your Rappert score beats 99% of couples
That's
in
crazy.
Lake City. You two are amazing. You can participate in our special Rappert quiz. Each correct answer gives you a chance to win
Another
something in our
special-
lottery.
More
the grand
questions?
prize is a ticket for a 2-person hot springs trip.
Ooh, hot spring? Hot springs in summer.
Is this what they mean by fighting fire with fire?
After looking at the blazing sun outside the tent, we make eye contact and mutual
I
understanding.
want to give it a try.
Sure, let's do it. After selecting the continue button, several questions marked with a question mark appear on the screen. Still hesitant, I've yet to pick one. On the other hand, Xavier has already made his choice without a second thought. Hi, Purple and Purple,
For the
welcome
big
in.
day of the ceremony, would you like something vibrant? Or do you want it to be more intimate and private?
The day is long enough for both. I make my choice without much thought. When I turn my head, I catch Xavier peeking over the divider. Don't you think you're being too brazen?
You said it's brazen. That means it's not peeking.
Your rapper is amazing! Congratulations!
Yay!
You two won a draw attempt!
Let's go! I got my wedding dress as Silas. Let's go! Wait, a real life one! The quiz ends and I'm holding 2 plushies. I look at one and then the other. We didn't win the ticket for a hot spring trip or the limited edition plushie king. Xavier, has your good luck run out?
Nope.
Ice cubes cling softly as Xavier holds the chilled fruit tea against my cheek. The refreshing coolness makes me turn to look at him.
My luck is still pretty good. I got the answer I wanted on the first question.
So I decided to stop. I fear for my wallet. Actually, I also wanted Raphael and Kayla's outfit too. Oh man! I have been good and I haven't pulled except for the free ones. I might do another 10 pull because we have some limited tickets. In fact, let's do that right now. Let's do that right now. There's no more free pulls, so I might as well use the remaining like 2 limited ones. I just have to use how many? 1,050 is all right, you know. All right, guys. Lucky. We gotta summon the luck, okay? You guys, can you send Angela Chang into the chat? That's the singer of the song, by the way. Angela Chang. If we get at least 7, we'll definitely pull a 5-star. Trust. Because lucky number 7, and also we need 7 wishes. Angela Chang. Angela Chang. This is a weird summoning ritual. I sponsor you luck. Yes, you can do that by sending Angela Chang in the chat. Wow, really, Brett? Damn. Oh wait, I haven't opened my Pokemon TCG packs. Oops. I have tons of luck. I'll need some. Can share. Angela Chang. Hold on, let me open my Pokemon TCG packs. Y'all enjoy this music for a while, okay? I haven't opened for like 2 days. My Silas will give you some luck too. Thank you. Oop, nothing from my Pokemon TCGP packs. One more pull, hold on. 1 sec. Let me use up my pulls in Pokemon first. They're a bit faster. Okay, what the? Her voice is so nice. Okay. Let's go. I don't think we'll get anything though. Let's go! And we got 4-star. Which card is this? Oh, this is the... I don't think oh wait, yeah, I maximized it. Oh, we got the veil! Okay, cute. Nice. Okay, well, we didn't get anything, but it's okay. It's okay. It's part of the experience. It's part of the gacha game experience. You don't get lucky all the time, and that's alright. So we're done with Xavier's story, Zane's story, at least the first 3 chapters. I'll read 4 and 5 off stream, because... unless we want to read it next week. Maybe I'll do next week as well. So next is Raphael's. Yes. Hot summer winds visit the venue and make the flowering trees rustle loudly. I hold an umbrella with one hand while I check the documents tucked under my arm. I still need to review the decorations we ordered, and the flower arrangements aren't quite right either. I'm going to be swamped with work at this rate. As a planner who's tasked with the on-site preparations for the Midsummer Vows Festival, I ended up with more responsibilities than I expected. A document of the venue's layout falls just as I'm about to bend down. A hand picks it up for me. Thanks. I'm about to take the paper when the umbrella in my other hand is taken away and held above me.
So this is what Miss Event Planner looks like when she works.
Raphael! Did Mr. Artist come all the way here just to watch me work?
I mean, you haven't been checking your messages, so I just had to see how busy our newly appointed planner really is, since I'm here anyway.
Why are you here?
The organizers of this event invited Talia to perform, but her
Oh.
schedule is already
Hi,
packed.
Troy, welcome in.
She asked me to check out the venue first.
They have good taste. It's wonderful that I get to hear Auntie Talia sing again.
I can't believe you're happy about something other than seeing me.
That's different.
Is it really, though? Please, cutie, enlighten me so I can also be happy.
This interaction is reminding me why I like Raphael quite a bit as well. He's just so smooth and it comes so naturally for him to be flirty with us that it makes me want to blush. Or it makes me blush. I don't have to say anything. The happiness on your face is enough. Raphael chuckles as he examines the venue's layout. His admiration is
Did you
evident.
create all these designs? My darling Miss Bodyguard was hiding her talent.
He called us darling. I'm going to save that line. Please call me that more. Coming up with creative ideas is the easy part, but bringing them to life is another story. I might have bit off more than I can chew by handling everything by
The
myself.
solution is 3 steps away from the problem sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's more like 1 step.
As he speaks, he closes a small distance between us, and a fingertip lands on the signature of the document I'm holding.
If you're feeling overwhelmed, you could get an advisor who understands your preferences and has excellent taste.
Someone who understands me and has good taste? He doesn't sound cheap.
Yeah, he's not. Planning a significant ceremony means the planner herself has to give him a reward.
Smiling, I pick up a pen and write Raphael next to my name. Of course there'll be a reward, and I can guarantee you'll like it. Are you in?
I can't refuse when the planner made an enticing offer.
He takes the pen and draws an ampersand between my name and his.
Okay, since I'm your planning advisor, I'll make sure you can have your cake and eat it too.
He's a provider!
We're working together, which means this ceremony will be a success.
He's so smooth with it. Mr. Advisor. With Raphael's help, the venue setup progresses more quickly. During my lunch break that day, I found myself thinking about what kind of reward I can give Raphael. Making promises is easy, but keeping them is hard. I should give him something meaningful on that day of the ceremony. Despite coming up with all sorts of ideas, none of them feel right. Like flower pink petals fall as I worry. They drift with the breeze.
Why are you stressing out when I'm right here?
I look up to see Raphael on the observation deck. He's sprinkling the last handful of flower petals near me. I thought you'd be hiding in the shade to escape the heat, but you're being creative instead.
I have something cool to show you. Quick, join me up here.
Okie dokie. I climb the steps and find him gazing up at the blooming tree. Following his gaze, I see an impressively large spider web situated between the branches. Water droplets hang from the silk, and the sunlight they reflect is beautiful. Do you think the spider knows how magical its webs look?
It chose to weave its web on an observation deck. I bet it thinks its creation deserves to be part of the view.
The web still needs the right audience to appreciate it, though. It almost looks like it's made of rainbow silk. Its color is unique. But we're in a spatial anomaly. I'm not surprised that the creatures here would be different.
Have you seen other organisms?
When I was investigating these anomalies, I saw plants that didn't exist in the outside world. The association database had records about metaflux creatures. Hunters discovered them in various spatial anomalies. If you're interested, I can look them up for you and give you a powerful gust suddenly picks up and makes the flowers flutter downwards.
Come here.
Raphael pulls me towards him and uses his body to shield me from the wind. When the wind subsides, the ground is covered with fresh flower petals. Look, Raphael! We raise our heads and see the shimmering spiderweb has been blown to pieces. Beautiful silk is always fragile. It's like the silk from silkworms. The clothing made from it tears easily, and its color fades when you leave it in the sun for too long.
I heard there's a type of silk whose color never fades when it's used to make clothing.
Is it natural? He has a distant, nostalgic look on his face as he tucks strands of my wind-blown hair behind my ears.
When I was a kid, I read a biology encyclopedia in Lemuria that mentioned an amazing sea creature.
Oh?
It's called a rainbow worm.
Rainbow
produces
worm
silk
spelt
that
like
has
a
an
Gen Z
iridescent
name.
shimmer. My Lemurian ancestors used it to make garments that have been passed down through generations. But these creatures went extinct many years
Oh.
ago. I've only seen a few preserved
That sounds
textiles
so
made from their
special.
silk. I tried to find them, but I came back empty-handed. Maybe they thought it was a good idea to go on land, like me.
I pick up a flower petal that landed on his shoulder. I blow air at it so it floats towards him. Again with this! My mic is not accessible. Let me skip it, please. Maybe they found kind, brave bodyguards like
And
me.
they're busy helping their bodyguards solve all sorts of problems right now, wherever they are.
He takes my hand and leads me towards the brilliant sunlight.
Your break is almost over, yeah? Your advisor is eager to take some weight off your shoulders.
Why are you more eager than me, though?
Because my super busy Miss Event Planner will only have time to solve my problems if she's done with her work.
True? True? Ooh. After finishing today's work, Raphael brings me to a fashion studio.
Give me a minute. I'll get the dress.
You're picking up your aunt's outfit for her next performance? I don't have a problem with that. If anything, it's a treat for me to see it early. Her costumes always manage to leave a strong impression on me. During this short break, I quickly pull up the association's database. I plan to find some Metaflux creatures to tell Raphael about. Huh?
What's wrong? The venue needs you to deal with more problems?
No, look at this. Don't they look similar to those, what do you call them again? Rainbow worms? Here are some old records. The discovery dates go back to several years.
Microscopic metaflux organisms that colonize aquatic regions within spatial anomalies. The silk they secrete is soft yet resilient, luminous and non-toxic. It sounds similar, yeah?
According to this, these creatures were discovered in spatial anomalies with intense fluctuations, and once those spaces disappeared, no one could find any traces of them.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Would you like to try it on now?
I turn around to look at the dress in the designer's hands. I'm confused. This doesn't match the sketch Aunt Titalia sent us. Did you bring the wrong one?
This is exactly what Mr. Raphael ordered.
Talia can't be the only one with a new outfit for an important ceremony.
Oh. Of course he brings us shopping!
Someone who will be there
Yay!
the whole time deserves suitable formal attire too.
I love that he looks out for how we look. Cause I honestly am a bit lazy when it comes to that. I would love a man to pick my outfits for me and make me look amazing without me having to try too hard. This dish will make everyone sweat buckets in summer. It won't work. This dessert might not be refreshing enough.
What you muttering about? Are you talking to the cicadas?
I'm trying to choose dishes for the ceremony, but there are too many options. My head feels like it's filled with 1,000 screeching cicadas.
Here, say ah.
Without thinking, I part my lips and a sweet petit four is placed into my
A
mouth.
special dessert selected by yours truly. Is it good?
Surprisingly, having a reliable advisor can be motivational. There are still 9,999 cicadas to go, though.
Only one cicada went down? This reliable advisor needs to step up his game.
Raphael takes the menu from my hands. He quickly scans it despite the various marks I made, and then he writes something down.
I know this chef. They specialize in menu curation for large formal events. Just tell him what style you're looking for, and he'll handle everything else.
Oh? What was once an impossibly complex task now seems easy. I let out a sigh of relief.
Do you still have cicadas in your head?
Yeah, just one. It's complaining that it's been cooped up in this room all day, and if I don't take it outside for some fresh air, it's gonna keep giving me a headache. Raphael smiles as he pulls me to my feet and leads me outside.
You should have said so sooner. When you have a headache, you need to spend more time in places without a ceiling.
Let's go for a walk. Ooh. It's time for our allocated break. We board a small boat that just touched the water and drift with the current. The river goes from one end of the spatial anomaly to the other. We approach the boundary and prepare to dock when...
Warning. Energy fluctuation levels in this area are rising.
The waves violently rock our small boat. I reach out to Raphael. Raphael! But what I receive instead is a gentle kiss.
It's time to do your actual job, Miss Hunter. Let's investigate.
Oh, did we dive in? Let's go! We discover what seems to be a gateway to another spatial anomaly underwater. It's filled with crystal clear seawater. I realize I can breathe here and quickly focus on examining the energy fluctuation levels. It's surprisingly stable down here. I guess the fluctuations are limited to the boundary between the two spaces. Let's head back, Raphael. We need to map out the boating area for the guests. Wait, where did you go? Thank you, Ruka. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well as well. Behind me, there's nothing but bright, clear seawater.
Help me. I'm being eaten alive.
Raphael? I swim towards the sound and find Raphael lying in a bed of seaweed. He's surrounded by a swarm of glittering bioluminescent creatures. They resemble fireflies, and some of them are clinging to his body.
Hurry. Grab my hand.
What have you gotten yourself into? I quickly do as he says, but he pulls me in.
His bodyguard took the bait this time.
Ah!
How cute.
Raphael holds me as we sink to the soft bed of seaweed.
This place doesn't have any cicadas that'll buzz in your head. It's perfect for a nap.
The rippling water rocks us like a cradle. I rest my head on his arm. It's almost like you've done this before. I'm curious, did you sneak away to take naps when you were little?
Not really. But I snuck out to have fun during festivals. I did that one time, and eventually got lost in a deep, narrow sea trench.
Really?
The fish there aren't exactly friendly. I had to hide behind the coral and wait for my family to find me. Thankfully, Lemurians have a tradition of collecting beautiful coral branches to give to their lovers during festivals. So I ended up being collected by some Lemurians and got home in no time.
Giving beautiful coral branches to someone you love during festivals. I found a solution to the reward dilemma that's been troubling me for so long.
We finally got to spend time together, and it's over just like that.
We've been together these past few days.
That's different. Work is work. I'm talking about our alone time.
Once this mission is over, we'll have a few days off. We can use our alone time to do whatever you want. He immediately hooks his pinky finger with mine.
You said that, not me. So I'm booking your vacation time. Okay? Cool. I'm glad it's settled.
I pull Raphael up to sit and see several fireflies moving across his shoulder. Filaments emitting a faint glow are still on his body. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm feeling very happy reading all these stories. So this is the wedding... Whoa! I'm sorry. I didn't expect to... Okay. Alright. Well... Oh, as soon as we finish our preparations for today, Raphael wastes no time in bringing me to his place.
The sun is determined to make me dried fish.
The bathtub has already been prepared. He enters it and sinks under the water. Casually! I barely saw you today. You look exhausted too. Where have you been?
I was at the venue the whole time. I didn't skip work.
I sit in the chair beside the bathtub. A glittering thread-like substance clings to the jacket he draped over it. The lingering questions I had when we were in that body of water resurface once more. The spatial anomaly's water is soft, yet resilient threads. The glowing... Raphael sits up and presses his cheek against the back of my hand.
You can't withhold my reward because of this.
Oh, he's so pouty! Did you see his face? I love it. So cute. It depends on what you were busy with. Did you get to the boundary again?
Today was just unbearably hot. I went there to cool off for a while. Why do I still feel dizzy? Check my temperature. Do I feel hot to you?
He places my hand on his forehead, then he moves his head from side to side. His temperature is normal. I have my suspicions, but I decide not to bring them up. You do feel a little warm. Let me get you a cooling patch, okay? I stand up and walk to the cabinet, playing along. I rummage through the first aid kit while continuing our chat. By the way, do you remember those creatures you mentioned? The ones that might be rainbow worms? I found some pictures in the association's database.
You saw what they look like?
Unfortunately, the pictures were too blurry. I couldn't really make out anything.
I just said they looked kinda similar. They've been extinct for years, cutie. Not finding anything is to be expected.
Raphael picks up a drawing board and paintbrush from the round table. He starts painting as if nothing happened. Didn't you say you were dizzy? Why are you painting?
The dizziness gave me some inspiration. Water really is the source of my creativity and vitality.
He is so silly. He's trying to change the subject again. I grab a cooling patch and return to his side. Oh right, those rainbow worms? As soon as I speak, the line on Raphael's painting becomes slightly crooked. We don't have to find them. Not noticing his relief, I tear open the packaging and press the cooling patch onto his forehead. It's cold? Shouldn't it be soothing since you're birthing up?
Yeah, it feels nice.
I hold back my laughter and remember there's an important task I need to take care of today. Since I'm planning to give coral to my beloved Lumerian at the ceremony, I want it to be more than just a decoration. I want it to become a part of his everyday life. I wonder what a diffuser made of coral will look like. I poke the artistic aroma stone on the round table.
Do you like it? I have a few more. You can take one home if you want.
I guess he has a lot of these. I look at the area above the bathtub. Don't you think the shower head is a little plain, Raphael? Doesn't really match your style. Maybe you can make it ocean-themed. Seashells, coral, something like that. Raphael tilts his head and gives me a skeptical look.
Sure, but I can also just, go to the ocean.
True. I begin examining household items in other areas. Then I see Raphael's watching me with evident curiosity.
Why are you suddenly interested in my furniture?
I need some inspiration for the ceremony's decorations. I make up an excuse on the spot, and his smile widens.
Shouldn't you be consulting me for that? I have more than just
girl.
endless inspiration. I can also bring ideas to life right before your eyes.
He taps the back of my hand with the handle of his paintbrush. It suddenly occurs to me that for Raphael, his paintbrushes are almost always by his side. I'll make him a coral paintbrush. Hey, yes! Come for one more stream and you'll get to collect it. Alright, so that's Raphael's event story. So far, I think we are doing good progress on catching up on the backlog here. There's also more points than I expected being given out, so we might be able to get everything else after all. Let's get the main materials real quick. I don't really want these glasses. Let's just claim all the stuff. Thank you for the water. That's all we can claim so far. Okay, last 2 boys. Let's go. Caleb. Wait, no, Silas, right? To assist Lincoln's government with the Midsummer Vows Festival, the hunters responsible for maintaining spatial security has been assigned different roles. As a designated event planner for the ceremony, I sit at the table and make a show of sketching layout plans for the venue.
Due to intense fluctuations in the deep space recently, are rare based on current research.
Luminescent organisms. Okay. The news playing from the staff member's phone catches my attention. I wonder if everything's going well with the Nyx faucite. A few days ago, I found some Nyx faucite during a mission, which involved a spatial anomaly. So I took it to a jewelry store so it could be made into a brooch. Hopefully it's finished in time, then I can give it to someone special at the Midsummer Vows ceremony. With undercover hunters everywhere, I'm not sure if I can invite Silas here. I sigh as I notice the shining gemstone I've unconsciously sketched in the corner of the layout plan.
Exhausted from planning out the ceremony? You can get back to work after taking a break.
Thanks, Alex. Dressed as a gardener, Alex hands me a plate of fruit. I put a grape into my mouth. Its fresh, sweet juice immediately floods my senses. It's delicious. They're fresh, too. Did you get them from around here?
Thank you for appreciating my products.
Sky the fruit seller, huh? A shadow falls over me. I look up and find Silas standing there with his typical cryptic smile.
I got these from Sky. I thought he only accepted large orders from hotels and malls. But when I asked, he immediately agreed.
Of course.
It is my honor to offer what little service I can to the hunters who protect Lincoln.
He always finds a way.
I'd like to thank you for your help in advance, Sky.
Silas takes out his work badge from his pocket and subtly waves it in my direction.
It's only right to provide hardworking hunters with the freshest fruit.
As soon as Alex leaves, I waste no time and pull Silas into a corner. What's your goal here? Did something catch your eye?
You?
I'm serious.
And so am I. I heard there might be some
Okay.
Nixphosite here. I was curious.
I'm gonna
so
match him.
I decided to see if that was the case.
The word Nixphosite catches me off guard when it leaves his mouth. I pause before trying to act like I know nothing of it.
I have to thank whoever arranged this fruit vendor identity for me. It was easy to get in here.
What should I call you? Sky, Bossman, Psy, Little S?
Whatever you want. But if you have a slip of the tongue, which is you saying my real name in front of your colleagues, sweetie, I wouldn't mind.
I should be careful. I'll admit this did save me a little trouble of figuring out how to invite him, though. Lost in thought, I feel a cool, tasty grape being popped into my mouth.
One grape for one piece of intel. Do you know where I can find the Nixphosite?
This is a coercive business tactic. Besides, it's a rare gem. How would I know?
I guess I'll have to continue my search
great.
in other spatial anomalies then.
How can I give him my gift if he finds it? Wait! I grab Silas's arm. He raises an eyebrow as we make eye contact. I need an extra hand, and you need information. Why don't you help me set up the venue? In exchange, I'll help you look for Nixphosite.
Deal. This sounds more like a date, though. But that's all the more reason to say yes.
Don't mind me. Just fangirling. Fruit shop owner Sky. I love that silly identity for him. Silas's knowledge and dedication to the preparations surprised me. He even suggests playing vinyl records for background music at the venue. I already know the place he has in mind for testing those records, so I don't need to ask about it. Of course he's still awake. Whoa! Okay. I like this view. Reading a book about history, Silas sits on the sofa.
I heard shuffling noises. You must be up to something, sweetie. Working overtime at
me?
Anakinus is a first for me, though. It's a rather novel experience.
As he sets his book down, I settle into the empty space in his arms. Please, would anyone dare to make Anakinus' leader work overtime?
Out of all the people in the N109 zone, someone comes to mind. She's the same person who dares to enter my room without knocking. And has the nerve to argue with Mephisto. She also insisted on giving me an extra bottle of shower gel. Oh, we also can't forget how she enjoys being my boss lately.
Stop. Keep talking and I'll end up as the N109 zone's most notorious troublemaker. Anyway, you're the one who came up with the brilliant suggestion of playing vinyl records at the venue. I need to listen to a few songs before I pick them out.
Oh, are you implying I set myself up?
Yes. Now, do you have anything else to say? No? Then lend me your vinyl collection, Lil S.
You've got me there. Follow me, boss.
Silas is so fun to play. 1 hour later, whoa, have we been listening to so many? The 6 vinyl records I've carefully selected are spread out on the table. Across from them, Silas reads his book. This is harder than I thought. I should have just let Silas take the lead instead of acting confident. A laughter that costed someone billions. Deep in thought, I feel a large hand rest on my head. It gently tousles my hair.
If you need extra brain power, there's another brain you can use.
Is your book not interesting enough?
My boss is struggling right now. I want to put her at ease.
It's nice that you care about your boss. Now, which of these 6 would you recommend?
Since you're choosing music for couples, you should pick something that lets them feel each other's emotions.
Okay. Which one would that be? Oh. He takes a vinyl record and places it on the record player. As the gentle music begins to float through the air, he extends his hand. He's inviting me to dance. Well, in a bathrobe? Oh, okay. I'm down for that.
Relax. dancing with me isn't anything new to you.
Are you really going to dance 6 times with me if none of the songs feel right?
That depends on your stamina.
Oh! The music is like a stream. Silas and I move to the beat, our steps naturally falling in sync. Until I deliberately mess up, our dance quickly turns into a game of me trying to step on his toes and him dodging. You moved away again!
Sweetie, we've danced countless times already. I thought you were aware of how good our coordination is.
I remember leading you through every step during our first dance.
Things are different now. You can test it out if you don't believe me.
I wait for the perfect moment to step on Silas's foot again, but he gracefully dodges it with practiced ease. The space between us gives Silas his chance. He twists his wrist and leads me into a spin that ends with me in his arms. I'm starting to wonder who's fallen into whose trap here, Mr. Silas.
It depends on whether you prefer being the hunted or the hunter.
Why is their flirting game like so next level? I could never think of this. My brain, my Riz level is not at this level, chat. I am not a billionaire Rizzler. I can't do this. But I like pretending that I can. That remains to be seen. But more importantly, I'll have to remove this song from the selection process.
Allow me to guess why.
He hugs me as I naturally wrap my arms around Silas's neck, our breasts intertwined in our tender embrace.
It's our special song now.
Ah! You see that look in his eye? When he give me that look, Ayo. I feel butterflies in my tummy. I don't know if it's my cramps or because I feel flustered. Guys. Since Silas has been helping me with preparations recently, I should give him some information about Nyxphosite in return, as per our agreement. I intended to lead him on a wild goose chase to places without it, but he had other plans. Aren't we supposed to be looking for Nyxphosite? It feels like you're waiting for it to jump into our hands. I watch as Silas holds a fishing rod. His silhouette is bathed in gentle moonlight.
Tonight's weather is nice. It'd be a shame not to go night fishing.
I take the fishing rod he hands me and sits beside him. Web fishing? You can fish, but I'll give you a warning. The spatial anomaly has a rather unstable index reading.
How is it compared to the N109 zone?
I'm not too sure. While talking, we notice a rustling sound from the bushes next to us. Have you heard the scary stories here, Silas?
I'm all ears.
They say a glowing beast appears here, bloodthirsty. It has a massive maw and razor-sharp fangs. As I speak, my fingers trail down Silas's neck. His skin feels warm under my touch, and I can almost sense his steady heartbeat. And it preys on unsuccessful night fishermen, specifically... Silas suddenly raises his hand and pulls up a small crab by its pincer.
Unsuccessful night fishermen, huh?
As soon as the last words leave Silas's mouth, a glowing red figure flashes by. It leaves behind a faint, metallic, earthy scent.
I won't be the appetizer for a bloodthirsty beast with massive fangs, I guess.
My disappointed expression seems to amuse Silas. He lets out a soft chuckle before bending down to reach into the bushes. Ow! Silas lifts up a palm-sized fluffy creature that's covered in red bioluminescence. Trembling, it looks up at him. Silas raises an eyebrow, then he sets it down. The creature leaps towards Silas's fishing rod to catch the small crab before running past my feet. What is that?
The ferocious beast you spoke of? Its name can be translated as Phosenos.
That's the glowing creature the news mentioned? Experts say it's connected to how Nyxphosite is formed, but they're still researching the details.
It's not that mysterious. They probably just don't want to make it public.
Hi, Ollie! As Silas speaks, he crouches beside the Phosenos and holds out his hand. Small red orbs of light slowly drift towards the Phosenos body, and they gather in Silas's palms.
They're just clusters of energy that coalesce. Stones with special properties can absorb them.
That's it? Then anyone could make Nyxphosite.
You seem nervous.
I was worried you'd run off to make Nyxphosite and you'd stop helping me prepare for the ceremony.
That's impossible, sweetie. My fruit stall has signed a contract with you.
Also, I just realized that the pocket is... slanted? Interesting.
Besides, The stones need to absorb energy clusters for years before they can turn into nixphosite. It's why the gem is rare to begin with. I'm collecting these to modify something else. One cluster isn't enough, though. I need the help of a brave, meticulous Miss Hunter.
Okay. As more small crabs are caught, several fosnils emerge from the grass. They gather around me for a feast. Only when Silas's storage container is filled with energy clusters does he put away his fishing rod, and I start to stand up. My legs are still stiff from crouching for so long. Silas! Before I can say more, his broad back appears before me. He's done this before. It's like become a thing that he piggybacks us. It's so cute. I jump for a free piggyback ride and Silas supports me. I rest my chin on his shoulder. In nice tranquility, Silas and I make our way back. I wonder how long this spatial anomaly will last. It might be a while before the fosnils disappear again. If I collect some energy clusters, the nixphosite brooch might absorb them and shine even brighter.
Then you'll have to visit more often.
Let's switch roles next time. I'll do the fishing and you can feed the fosnoses.
You sound confident. Do you think you can catch more than me?
We won't know until we try.
I'm looking forward to it.
That's so fun. Night fishing with Silas. I'm enjoying this very much, guys. The ceremony preparations encountered some problems, and due to some minor transportation issues, I've had a very busy day. My whole body aches. I arrive at Onakainus' base only to discover that Silas has gone to the odd workshop to modify some equipment. Too exhausted to go anywhere else, I collapse into the luxury massage chair. I still don't feel better. As I close my eyes and roll my neck, I reach out to start another session, but then someone grabs my wrist.
Even massage chairs need to clock out, miss.
What is this thing? What is going on? I don't... Huh? Alright. I mean... That's a tiny tie. How far down does it go?
And if I'm not mistaken, it's been running for an hour now.
Oh, has it been? You're back. Did you use those energy clusters to modify some gear? How did it go?
Went well. You seem very interested in the energy clusters.
I was just asking.
Yes. You have more pressing matters right now.
As he speaks, he effortlessly pulls me to my feet while checking his phone.
I studied that stretching video you shared with me an hour ago.
Oh?
Shall we put what I've learned to the test?
Huh? Stretching? What? Right there. Okay, a little higher. No, that's too high. Move it down. I sit cross-legged on the bed and lean forward. Across from me, Silas pulls my arms.
What we're doing isn't even close to what's in the video, sweetie.
Really? Maybe I'm not in the correct position. Let's try a different one.
You do realize you started improvising 2 minutes after we started stretching, right? Your flexibility has improved. I'll give you that.
Despite saying those words, Silas lets me change positions. He moves behind me to press down on my shoulder blades. That sounds like a great stretch. As he releases his grip, I lean back into him. I enjoy the satisfying feeling from stretching my muscles.
Tired.
What about you? You put in quite a bit of effort. I roll over and hop up the bed. Then I walk over to the table and pour 2 glasses of water. That's when I notice there's a new book. A guide on carving? After handing Silas his glass, I lie back down on the bed. I rest my head on his leg. Since when were you interested in carving, boss man?
Last night, I had a dream where Mephisto locked us in a dark room.
Really?
Whoever finished making a statue of him first got the ticket to escape.
Okay. Mephi's the one calling the shots in your dreams? So did we finish the sculpture?
No. We ended up trapped in there. Forever.
That doesn't sound too bad. I wrap my arms around his neck and gently pull him down. He leans in and meets my gaze. That still means you've been reading about carving. Are you practicing so you won't have to worry about being trapped with me?
I'm more concerned about you being too energetic to sit still and sculpt. In any case, I'll just get you a ticket first. Then you'll be free to stay or leave.
Light and shadow paints an intricate pattern on Silas's face. They soften his usually sharp features. It doesn't matter. Being with you is what matters most.
Even if your words are dripping in honey, they aren't enough. How do you plan to pay?
Hmm?
After all, you enjoyed the stretching services provided by Anakinas' leader.
I slightly move up, cradle Silas's face in my hands, and gently kiss him. Mwah. Well, what do you think?
I'll accept that for your first session. But the next fee will have a markup.
Oh gosh. Alright, I look forward to it. Please let me know how much I owe you, and I will pay in full immediately! Hey, we got just Caleb left to read the story of. I'm excited! Let's take a quick break and do the mini game, shall we? Wahoo! This time with Silas. It's so hectic but so fun. Wow! Look at us go! I'm so good at this, I think. It's not bad. Right? Why is no one ordering the pink one? That was the first pink one we had in a while. Ah, good job! Not bad, not bad. I want to play one more. This is so fun. Oh, so many now. Oh, I forgot that I could help with this. Oh god, I can see what you mean by it becomes very hectic. Whoa. Hi Bula Gaming, welcome in, welcome in. Good job, good job. Not bad, not bad. There are how many stages? Oh my god, so many. I wonder what more they will give us. Okay, nice. Let me claim more stuff from this shop. I just don't want to end up forgetting to, you know? I'll claim all the exclusive stuff first and then slowly claim all the other things. I'm surprised, but I guess we might be able to clear out the store again after all if we keep to the missions. Alright, last boy today we have is Caleb. I think that's all that we can read tonight. It's almost 2 hours already, gosh. Alright. The blazing sun shines as the sun... Hold on, restart. I messed that up. The blazing sun shines as the rhythmic chorus of summer cicadas rise and fall. It's natural soundtrack of the Midsummer Vows ceremony. As a ceremony planner, I receive a call from the planning company. That's why you'll be sending someone over to rehearse the ceremony with me?
Yes. it's a necessary step.
I didn't know such a job existed. Alright, I'll cooperate. After hanging up, I look at my text again. Oh, are you free the week after next? There's an event I help plan. I want you to see it.
Hunters are multi-talented nowadays, huh? I have a new mission, though. And there might be a scheduling conflict.
I promise to hang out with you next time. Aww.
What's the matter? Are you having a tough time at work?
The stall owner who's setting up her building block display nearby comes back. She's friendly and we've gotten along well over the past few days.
You can take a break if things aren't going your way. Do you want to play with these building blocks?
Newly placed flyers are displayed on her stall. In bold print are the following words: build any world you desire.
I have a variety of building blocks.
Surprises, huh? They're not that important. What's the point of preparing them if Caleb can't attend the event?
A little surprise isn't bad when it's for someone you care about.
Gekka? A hand picks up the flyer from the stall. Shocked, I look up. The person who I thought is standing before me.
Hi, miss. You're the ceremony planner, right? The company sent me to help you test the activities and rehearse the ceremony.
Really?
It's to make sure the guests have the best possible experience.
What are you
I'm
doing
Caleb.
here?
It looks like we'll be seeing each other a lot for the next few days.
I pull Caleb aside to a more secluded spot. What's going on? What about your mission?
This is my mission. It sucks the ceremony planner I'm supposed to work with doesn't believe me.
While speaking, he pulls out a piece of paper and, with an exaggerated air of professionalism, he writes down some things.
The ceremony planner doesn't trust the experience officer. 1 point has been deducted.
Excuse me? I take the paper from him. Sure enough, there isn't a single word written on it. What kind of event planning company has enough fame to make a colonel do rehearsals?
The one that has you working for them.
Tell me the truth, otherwise I'm revoking your couch privileges at my place.
Now that is a terrifying threat. Someone else was supposed to show up. But getting them to take the day off is easy for me, you know? My job is to be a colonel, yeah. But the real Caleb wants to spend time with you.
Alright, you're getting better at giving me surprises.
I made you unhappy for 2 days. I'd like to ask for an opportunity to apologize and make it up to you.
He ruffles my hair and pulls out his phone. On it is a restaurant reservation for tonight. He even knows which restaurant I wanted to go to. Your request has been approved, but we need to complete our work first. No finished work, no dinner.
You're more of a colonel than I am. Alrighty, I'll carry out your orders.
Good! We get to boss Gugu around. Let's go! The rehearsal for the ceremony continues at the message board area. Acting as guests, we write messages on cards designed for them and stick them onto the elegantly decorated board. Caleb, I think the experience here is sort of like the photo display.
It's more than just sort of. Most guests won't bother to come here after visiting the photo display. I suggest you change some things, Miss Ceremony Planner.
A card that wasn't secured properly falls. Just as I reach out to catch it, I see it suspended in midair. The card floats towards me. Because of Caleb's evil, it hovers in front of me like a small white flag.
How many problems have we encountered in our rehearsal?
This is the 6th one. Once again, it goes to show that plans on paper never work out in reality. With Caleb's help, we identified a few flaws in the event.
Isn't that why I'm here? I'll help you make your plans a reality.
Now that's what we've experienced every part of the ceremony in advance. How can I still surprise him? I need to come up with a different surprise. Then I can give it to him as a gift. A warm hand suddenly covers my brow. I didn't even realize it was furrowed.
If you're worried about not having any new ideas, I know a place that might inspire you. It's a little dangerous, though. We need to see if our ceremony planner is brave enough to go.
Okay. Whoa, what is this? New map. Caleb brought me to one of Skyhaven's guard stations. As the sun sets, we sit at the edge of the canyon. Clouds swirl below our feet. Skyhaven has spatial anomalies too, huh?
The Far Space Fleet investigates all spatial anomalies in Skyhaven. They've already checked this area and determined that the fluctuation index is stable. We named this place Cloud Canyon.
That's quite a nice name.
Come closer. If you fall, you'll never be found again.
Well, if I fall, you'll catch me, right? I take his hand and playfully wave it. You should be careful too. We'll fall together if you don't save me. Caleb holds my hand more tightly as he leads me along the edge of the canyon. A massive tree slowly emerges from the clouds. Under the tree, there are piles of wooden pieces stacked on top of one another. Each has a different shape and design. Why are they stacked up like that? They look like building blocks.
It's the message board for this place.
Oh. Puzzled, I pick up one of the wooden pieces. It has a golden thread tied to it and tiny symbols carved into its surface. This looks like text. Is it a sentence?
Yep. It says, I wish we could be each other's most important person.
Oh. Really? And that? I point at another wooden strip nearby.
It says, I wish we could meet up when the weather is nice. And this one says, I wish we could meet up even when the weather isn't nice.
They aren't even in the same pile. I knew you were making it up. His smile widens.
Even if they're from an unfamiliar world, you can always find similarities in what people do.
He points above our heads. Ancient giant trees rise above the mist that's covering large portions of the sky. Their leaves rustle in the wind.
The atmosphere, the carefully decorated wooden strips, and the earnestly carved words, they're related to wishes.
Are they? I carefully trace the carvings on the wooden pieces and imagine the hands that once etched as letters.
There are some blank ones here. Do you want to write one yourself?
Caleb places a small knife in my hand.
But we need to make a promise. We're not allowed to peek as we carve.
If you don't want me to see it, then you'll have to carve it in a language I don't understand. Wind rustles the green leaves in the giant trees as I pick up the wooden strip. I look at the crimson glow on the horizon. I wish Caleb could watch every sunset with me. The words appear in my mind and I use the knife to solemnly carve them with great care. I wonder what Caleb is writing. I quietly sneak up behind him. I wish I could always come home to her. It's like the knife in his hand is carving marks on my heart too. Each movement is gentle.
Are you peeking to make sure I'm writing in a language you understand?
I quickly turn away. I was just trying to get inspiration. If we replace paper with wooden strips, no, message blocks, then we can use them to build a small house of messages.
Not bad. It's more creative than a message board too. If I were a guest, I'd check it out.
It can also be a house of wishes, a house of truths, or a house of vows. A thought suddenly surfaces in my mind. If anything, it can be built with those blocks. Then, what about a home?
I must be pretty good since I'm keeping your inspiration flowing.
I'll be counting on you for all the upcoming experiences. We exchange smiles, then we pick up a stack of wooden pieces and place our two strips together at the top of the pile. Hi, Radus! I'm being romanced by my brother boyfriend at the moment. It's our last 2 chapters before we end today. I've decided to build a home with the building blocks. It'll be my gift to Caleb. During our break, I'll tell the others that I want to go for a walk by the river, but I'm actually sketching designs of the home. I wonder if this home matches what Caleb has in mind. Of course you are. What else am I doing on my free time? Oh! I quickly hide my sketches in my bag, then I lie down in the grass and pretend to be asleep. Shh. Me, 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 me.
You walked yourself into a coma.
Me, 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 me. You walked your... That's such a funny statement. I'm gonna save that. He taps the tip of my nose.
I'm the one rehearsing everything while you watch from the sidelines. How are you?
That's because I'm actually doing all the mental work. Afraid of moving, I keep my eyes closed. The warmth on the tip of my nose slowly slides towards my cheek.
You're sleeping so well. I bet I could do anything, and you still wouldn't wake up.
Oh! What is that suggesting? Ayo! You could tickle my toes! Or other things.
Should I draw a funny face on you? If you're okay with that, keep your eyes closed.
I resist the urge to open my eyes.
Oh no, I don't have a pen. It's okay. Your bag has one last time I checked.
My sketches! I quickly pretend to have just woken up and let out a yawn. Ah!
You're awake.
Why didn't you wake me up? Were you planning to do something while I was asleep?
That's your response? You really know me like the back of your hand. I was planning to prank you, but when I saw your hard work, I couldn't bring myself to do it.
He turns, then waves a stack of papers, the sketches from my bag, and a pen.
I saw you were designing a house of messages, so I added a few touches. You don't mind, right?
He thinks it's a house of messages. Whew. I don't mind. Since you're the one who'll be experiencing everything, your opinion is very important. What do you think the design should be? My idea was a cottage that feels like a home.
I think adding a loft would be nice.
Caleb quickly sketches out one.
We can also put some potted flowers on the windowsill. Ta-da! Do you like it?
With an exaggerated display of seriousness, he picks up a small flower on the grass and asks me, "Does it really matter?" Caleb softly chuckles, tucks a small flower into my hair, and holds up a bright green blade of grass in his hand.
Yeah, it does. It looks prettier than this blade of grass.
No wonder you've been smiling while looking at my hair. I make Caleb stay still, tuck a few blades of grass into his hair, and quickly take a photo of us.
Send that to me.
This is part of the photographer's exclusive collection.
Oh, then can I trade a good idea for it?
He picks up the pen again and quickly draws a tree on the sketch. That was a very commanding send that to me, and I like it. I'm gonna save it.
A small recorder could fit inside this tree. When guests place their blocks, you can ask them to read their messages aloud.
If I give this house to Caleb on the day of the ceremony, I could also record our vows. That sounds good. Before I can finish, my phone floats away and lands in Caleb's hand.
Since you've accepted my suggestion, I'll take this photo, Colonel.
I love their banter. I really like Caleb and MC's dynamic. It's so familiar and so playful. And also a little bit suggestive, but I like that. While preparing blocks for the ceremony's house of messages, I secretly craft my own house based on my design. After I'm done with my work, I ask Caleb to accompany me as I buy a small recorder that will be placed inside the house.
I'm sorry, but we've just sold our last one.
Oh no.
Would you like to give us your address?
Can we get it before the ceremony? Caleb pats my shoulder.
It's okay. Even if there isn't a recorder, your house of messages will be missing one feature.
But I also have my own house.
Or we can try asking other places.
I've already checked several stores. None of them have one that's this small. If we can't get in time, I'll just have to accept the reality. It's fine.
There are lots of other fun things to see here. I'll show you around.
He leads me to a machine with a large screen that connects cables to the side of the display.
Give me your hand.
Oh? I do as he says, and a small magnetic disc is placed on my wrist. While I look at my wrist, he slips a pair of headphones over my ears. Is this my heartbeat? Caleb hands me another magnetic disc, then he holds out his wrist to me.
Yeah. Now we're hearing our heartbeats.
On the screen beside us, colorful lines rise and fall based on the rhythm of our heartbeats.
I've seen this on the internet before. It's a device that detects heartbeats and emotions. Look, my heartbeat is orange. Yours is blue.
What does the different colors mean? Caleb taps my forehead.
It shows that when you said everything was fine, you were actually a little unhappy.
I remain silent, but the line representing my heartbeat speeds up by a beat.
You're not gonna guess mine.
Yours is normal.
Look again.
Caleb moves closer to me and I can see a tiny reflection of myself in his eyes.
You still don't know? I can already see what's in your eyes. The people who will be attending the ceremony. Those guests being the reason why you're putting a lot of effort into designing building blocks and preparing surprises. But I'm not there. At least, I don't stand out in the crowd.
Caleb, why do I smell the scent of jealousy?
You can smell emotions even when you don't see them, huh?
Suppressing the smile that's about to appear on my face, I pinch Caleb's cheek. Aren't you the one preparing for the ceremony with me every day? You're the only thing I see.
then what I want to see are smiles like this.
His finger gently touches the corners of my mouth. My involuntary smile is no longer hidden.
Do you feel better now?
Yeah, but I think this device is lagging. I point at my heartbeat line on the screen. It's still blue.
That's weird. Let me fix it.
Caleb takes out a small remote and presses a button. The blue line immediately turns orange. Now it's the same color as his.
Looks like I'll have to switch it to an angry red soon.
How are you gonna make it orange again?
That's not difficult. After all, what makes me the happiest is being able to make you happy.
He leans down to hug me. Oh, that's such a reassuring sound. Are we just hugging in the middle of the store?
Are in sync. Those two lines will be the same color.
Okay. He's a prankster, but in a nice way, I feel. Aw, the stories are all so fluffy. I am not over them at all. I'm having the time of my life with these stories. I'm so glad that we got to experience them together. All right, we also got a speed up cube, so we can use that here. Wahoo! Ooh. Oh, we got sexy missionary Zane about to share with us the word of God. Okay, that's enough. That's a bit too much. Goodbye. I should end soon. It's getting late. I don't know which story I like better. I enjoyed them all so much. Oop, we have some rank ups that we can do. That means free gems. Woohoo! Nice, nice, nice. I don't have many of these ones, huh? Yahoo! Okay. Alright. I think that's all for the dailies, right? I don't think I have anything else that I'm aware of. I wanted to go and explore some of the other features, but time is up and I think I need to stop because I'm getting tired. But thank you guys so much for joining me. We'll see if next week we can continue with the 5 stars and other things. I really thought that I would be able to cover more, but it was mainly just a wedding event. So I'm probably going to change my stream title on YouTube and also use the thumbnail for today for next week instead. But yeah, night, he may rest well. Thank you so much. See you, see you. I'm going to be raiding out shortly. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you to Salaryman Yang for the dono. And for all of you for supporting me by being here today. I really had a nice night. And my next stream will be on Saturday. Saturday we're going to be streaming twice. Once at 5:15 where I'm doing a karaoke relay with some friends. And then another one at night. So the nighttime stream will be Everdeep Aurora, which is a indie game, which I'm going to be doing some dare drops for. So we're going to be trying to fulfill some missions, and I'm very excited to try that. It's going to be my first stream that I'm doing sort of in partnership with Dare Drop, and it's going to be my first time experiencing the game as well. So before we end, let me just show you the trailer, shall we? Shall we do that? So that you guys have an idea what we're doing on. Then I think they have a video trailer already. Hold on, let me search for it real quick so that you guys know what's happening on Saturday. Everdeep Aurora. Okay, here it is. It's about a little black cat, and it looks really cute. Descend carefully into the darkness. This isn't a good time to be reckless. Meet new friends and envious creatures. The art style's really cool, amid safe haven and rocky perils alike. those whose truth has seen better days. Best beware the eyes of the snake. Ooh, there's mini games too. Mind not the monster underneath our feet. For your drill paves a destiny in the Everdeep. Ah, your new drill is ready. Exciting! Yay! So it's gonna be coming out July 10th, but not like today, July 10th. It's gonna be the July 10th, I guess, Pacific time. So it's not out yet, but I'm very, very excited to try it, and I think you guys will be interested in it as well. Especially those of you who enjoy indie games. I think this is one that you can look out for, and if you see the gameplay appeals to you, you can consider getting it as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna be looking for someone to raid. Thank you so much for coming in today. I hope you guys have fun. I usually look for someone who's streaming the same category as me. So I'm gonna see if anyone is playing Love and Deepspace today. But if not, we can go and look and see if anyone else is doing other stuff. Okay, let's see. Okay, there's a couple of people who are streaming lads right now. Okay, let me say hi to some people. Oh, there's someone who's just starting out. Summer Bunny VTuber. Summer Bunny VTuber. Okay, that's... She's a very cute model. Let me say hi. Hello. Did you just start, lads? Or are you redoing your character? Okay, I'm saying hi to her real quick. Ah, she's creating a new account. I see. Alright. Oh no, she couldn't transfer her Apple account. Oh no, sorry to hear that. Yeah. Ah, I see. I stream... Never mind. Okay, guys. I'll see you there. Suzuna Kotaki is creating a new character, new account. So she says that she's starting over. So for anyone who hasn't gotten to experience the first part of Lads, the introduction to Lads, you can go check out her account after she creates her character. I believe she'll play a bit of the main story. Yes, I'll see you guys on Saturday for karaoke at 5 p.m. and Everdeep Aurora, the indie game, at 8 p.m. I'm very excited to play. Okay, see you guys then. Bye bye. Have a wonderful one. I'll be missing you. Janet.